After we eat food, the blood supply from our brain and limbs decrease, and the blood supply in our stomach and intestines increase to facilitate our digestion. This change in blood flow causes feelings of dullness, drowsiness, and fatigue after eating. Hey everybody, once again, it's me here at A Place to Heal, Marie. And today I want to talk to you about something that we've heard ever since we were like little kids, or at least I did. One of the things that I constantly heard was milk does a body good. And I think most of us by now have come to realize that milk is not everything that it was chalked up to be. So another thing that I constantly was reminded of the whole time I was growing up, and you still hear it today, is that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Okay, so I love to go against the grain. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. I've just been scrutinized to death for everything I believe in. But I wanted to share this theory with you. Okay, so being reminded of what you just read, that after we eat, the blood supply from our brain, okay, that's a huge one, from our brain and from our limbs gets decreased, and to facilitate our digestion. Now, I don't think a lot of people are aware of this, but I became aware of it, but it didn't really hit home, right? So I became aware of this when I was in the hospital. When I was dying in the hospital, I remember the doctors and the nurses saying, you have to eat to keep up your your willpower and your energy. If you don't eat, you're going to get too weak and blah blah blah. But something inside of me, in the core of me, my higher self, my intuition, whatever you want to call it, kept saying, don't touch food. Whatever you do, do not touch food. So I asked my doctor if I could go on a liquid diet. And I strongly believe till this day that that's what saved my life. And those that were around me at the time also believe that that's what actually saved my life. Because a lot of people are not aware of this. And I tell people the best thing that you can do for yourself is skip breakfast. Just completely skip breakfast. And I'm going to tell you why. Because your digestive system uses up, in order for you to digest food, you use up between 30 to 80% of your energy and that blood flow in order to digest whatever food you ate, depending on what you ate. If you ate food that was very high in protein, like let's say you had a large breakfast composed of eggs and sausage and bacon, well, you can pretty much use between 60 to 80% of your energy and blood flow to try to process this food. If you have high sugary foods, well, it can be anywhere between 30 to 40%. But the least amount that you're going to use is 30%. So follow me here. You get up in the morning. This is the time. I mean, if you're like me, I got to rush. I mean, that alarm goes off. My feet hit the floor. I've got kids. I've got to get dressed. I've got to get them to school. I've got to get dressed. I've got to get something to drink. I've got to run, and I've got to get to the gym. So imagine, now I have all this great energy because all I actually drink is I drink like a peach tea, which is unsweetened and everything. That's all I have, like for breakfast, or, I'll have something like that, or I'll have a lime shot or something like that. I try to stay with liquids before noon. And the reason is because that is the busiest time of my day. I need that energy. I need that blood flow in my brain. I need to be thinking fast. I need to make decisions fast. I need that blood flow going to my legs because I'm running around like, a chicken on fire. So I don't have time to be sitting there and be all, being all sluggish and dullness and drowsy. I don't have time for that. I've got to run. Excuse me. So for lunch, I'm going to tell you later on in the video what that is and how to take care of it. So, during lunch, I eat something that my body can digest very quickly. Let's say some fruits or some vegetables. I need something that gets digested very quickly. I end up having a protein drink, after my workout. Within 30 minutes of my workout, I want to, rehabilitate myself very quickly. I want to bounce back from that workout very quickly. And so I'm still on liquids. Even after my workout, I'm still on liquids. And then usually about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 o'clock, when I finally sit down and I sit there and I exhale for the day, and I don't need energy for anything else. I don't need energy to be running around. I don't need energy to be getting to appointments. I don't need energy to be working out at the gym. I don't need any energy. I can allow my body to use that 60, 70, 80% of its energy to digest my food. And this way, my body is not fighting and deciding, oh my gosh, do I use this energy to get her to where she needs to go? Or do I use this energy to digest her food? And then you've got your body in a state of this. And the next thing you know, your food is not digesting properly because you're asking it to do two things at once. You're asking it to go up and you're asking it to go down. And your body just can't do that. So a lot of people with digestive issues, that is one of the easiest ways to cure that digestive issue. And that's why I do not believe that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Not meal. Dinner, I think, is a good meal for the day, because you do it, you relax. You're finally in that relaxed state where your stomach can actually say, oh good, I get to use all 60, 80% on digestion. I don't have to worry about what else to use this energy for. And if after dinner you get a little dull, or you get, a little drowsy, or you have a little bit of fatigue, it's all right, because you're at home and you don't really need to be anywhere, and you don't need that blood supply to your brain or to your limbs because you're sitting down on a sofa watching TV or reading or, meditating or whatever it is that you do. So that is my tip. And another tip that I wanted to give you guys is going to be in an upcoming video. You can hear this coughing. This is deliberate. I actually caused this. I'm trying to expel as much mucus out of my lungs as I possibly can. And I'm going to share with you how I'm doing that and how to expel that mucus from, not the top of your lungs, because it's very easy to, that's, I want mucus from down here. I want that deep cough that rattles. I want to get that out. And in getting all that mucus out, it helps your spleen and it also helps your liver. And speaking about your liver, I'm also going to be doing an upcoming video on one of the secret forgotten herbs of the liver. A lot of people say, oh, use this herb, this is great. Or use that herb, this is great. I got one that's 10 times better than that, has been around for centuries. And a lot of people just flat out just forget that it even exists, and it's a wonderful liver cleanser. And if you've ever spoken to me, you know that the liver is one of the most important organs that you must keep clean. Okay, so speaking about talking to me, I'm going to hit it real quick in this video. I am not doing any consultations, period. I have stopped all consultations. I am starting to hit the gym more. I am trying to get certified as a trainer. I may never do it, but I want to get certified doing that, and and work with seniors to try to get them exercising, because I think it's very important to do that. So this is very important for me right now, and in order for me to do that, I had to choose, you know, which direction I wanted to go and where I wanted to invest my energies. And just right now, I had to delete the consultations because it was really cutting into my gym time. So I have videos here on YouTube, hundreds of videos. Go to the little icon, the little search, and punch in what you want, liver, kidneys, whatever, and it'll give you the videos on that subject, and you get all this free information. I give tons of free information. Got the link right below this video to my Facebook fan page, and every day I'm posting free information for you guys in there. Free health information. If you're more into fitness, I have an Instagram page. My Instagram page is more towards bodybuilding and the gains that I'm making back in bodybuilding. Some of you may know that I used to really be into bodybuilding in my 20s. And without going into a really long story, something went horribly wrong. And I gave up bodybuilding for a very long time. I went the wrong direction in life. I chose drugs over health, and I got into some very bad things. And my health just deteriorated till, you know, I was almost dead, and they sent me home to die. And I've now bounced back, and it's something that I really want to incorporate back into my life full force. I didn't realize how much I missed being in the gym and having those weights in my hand until I actually got back. Plus, I also want to prove to you guys, because there's a lot of bodybuilders out there who I've done counseling with who use way too much protein, or they use animal protein, and it's literally killing their kidneys. That was one of the reasons that I just totally blew out my kidneys, was all the protein that I ate in all my early bodybuilding years. And they have lower back pain, and they can't lift, and they can't figure out why. So I want to, this is a new area that I want to go into, and I want to show not only myself and prove to everyone else that you don't need 3,000 grams of protein a day and kill your kidneys in order to build that nice muscle. You don't need that. You can actually build beautiful muscles using minerals instead of protein, because it's minerals that build muscle, not protein. And I'm working out on maybe, I don't know, 150 grams of protein a day, and it can be done. So I'm sorry guys, but you know, I know there's a lot of you that have been calling me and saying I want to get a consultation. I have just stopped them for right now, and it's just not going to happen. So if you guys want information, you have my videos, you have Facebook, and you have Instagram, and there's all the information that I put out. And on my last video, I said I was going to talk about the nutritional shake that I have. It is up now on the website. I'm not ready to do a video on it yet. It's like my baby. This nutritional shake is beyond anything that I could even do it justice in 5 seconds. I'd have to do a whole video on it. It's not your regular nutritional shake. It's top of the market. It's something that is meant to rebuild you. It's not giving you nutritional, it's actually a bunch of micronutrients and mushrooms, medicinal mushrooms and herbs and everything in a bioavailable form to reconstruct your body. You're literally constructing your body and putting it all back piece by piece every time that you drink this. And this is what I drink after my workouts. So, all right, I'm done. That's it. So till next time, please stay tuned, subscribe, and I'd love to hear from you. I'm going to be doing those 2 follow-up videos, so please stay tuned and listen, because you really want to find out what that herb is for that liver. You want to clean those livers, and I'm going to show you how to pull all that mucus. Winter's almost over, and we're going into spring. It's time for that spring cleaning, so why not clean out your lungs while you're at it? All right, till next time, stay happy, stay healthy, love and respect and be good to one another. Love you. Bye.